In Louisiana, the Louisiana State Uniform Construction Code, specifically the 2021 version, does not specify a particular height for a dryer plug. It's more about ensuring accessibility and safety. The code mandates that the dryer plug must be readily accessible to the user. This means it should be within easy reach, allowing for convenient plugging and unplugging of the dryer. Accessibility is crucial for safety reasons, enabling a quick disconnect in case of an emergency or maintenance needs. Furthermore, the Louisiana Electrical Code emphasizes the importance of locating the dryer plug in a dry location. This means it should be situated away from any sources of moisture or potential water exposure. A dry environment is essential to prevent electrical hazards such as short circuits and electric shocks. Moisture can compromise the integrity of electrical components and create dangerous conditions. While the code does not dictate a specific height, it's common practice to install dryer plugs at a height that is both accessible and safe from potential water damage. This often means placing them above the floor at a reasonable level, avoiding areas prone to spills or flooding. When installing a dryer plug, it's crucial to adhere to all applicable electrical codes and regulations. This includes using appropriate wiring, grounding techniques, and overcurrent protection devices. These measures help ensure the safe and reliable operation of the dryer and protect against electrical hazards. To ensure compliance with the Louisiana State Uniform Construction Code, it is recommended to consult with a licensed electrician. A qualified electrician can assess the specific installation conditions and determine the optimal location and height for the dryer plug, taking into account accessibility, safety, and code requirements. Neglecting code requirements or improper installation can lead to serious consequences, including electrical fires, injuries, and property damage. Therefore, it's always best to seek professional guidance and ensure that all electrical work is performed by qualified individuals. In summary, while there is no specific height requirement for a dryer plug in Louisiana's electrical code, accessibility and location in a dry environment are essential considerations. Following these guidelines and seeking professional assistance when needed will help ensure a safe and code-compliant dryer installation. Remember to always prioritize safety and consult with qualified professionals for any electrical work. By adhering to the Louisiana State Uniform Construction Code and best practices, you can create a safe and reliable electrical system for your home. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides further guidance on electrical installations, including requirements for receptacles and appliances. While the Louisiana Code may not specify a precise height for dryer plugs, the NEC emphasizes the importance of accessible and safe installations. The NEC also covers aspects such as wiring methods, grounding, and overcurrent protection, which are essential for ensuring electrical safety. When installing a dryer plug, it's crucial to select the appropriate type of receptacle and wiring. Dryers typically require a dedicated circuit with a 240 volts power supply. The receptacle should be rated for the appropriate voltage and amperage, and the wiring should be sized to handle the dryer's electrical load. Improper wiring or receptacle selection can lead to overheating, electrical fires, and equipment damage. Grounding is another critical aspect of dryer plug installation. A proper grounding system helps protect against electrical shock by providing a path for fault current to flow back to the source. This allows the overcurrent protection device, such as a circuit breaker or fuse, to trip and to energize the circuit, preventing a dangerous electrical condition. Overcurrent protection devices are designed to protect electrical circuits from excessive current flow. In the event of a short circuit or overload, the overcurrent protection device will trip, interrupting the flow of electricity and preventing damage to the wiring and equipment. The size of the overcurrent protection device should be matched to the ampacity of the wiring and the requirements of the dryer. Regular inspection and maintenance of dryer plugs and wiring are essential for ensuring continued safety and reliability. Look for signs of damage, such as cracks, frayed wires, or loose connections. If any issues are found, they should be addressed promptly by a qualified electrician. Dryer vents should also be cleaned regularly to prevent lint buildup, which can pose a fire hazard. In addition to accessibility and location, consider the aesthetics of the dryer plug installation. While functionality is paramount, the appearance of the installation can also be important, especially in finished spaces. Choose a receptacle and cover plate that complement the surrounding decor and ensure that the installation is neat and professional. When planning a dryer plug installation, it's helpful to consult with other professionals such as architects, builders, and interior designers. They can provide valuable input on the placement of the receptacle and ensure that it integrates seamlessly into the overall design of the space. Before commencing any electrical work, obtain the necessary permits from the local building department. Permits ensure that the installation meets all applicable codes and regulations and that it is inspected by qualified professionals. Working without permits can result in fines, delays, and potential safety hazards. During the installation process, take precautions to protect yourself from electrical shock. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment such as gloves and safety glasses, and de-energize the circuit before working on any electrical components. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it's best to leave the job to a qualified electrician. After the installation is complete, test the dryer plug to ensure that it is working properly. Use a multimeter to verify the voltage and continuity of the circuit. If any issues are found, they should be addressed immediately. Document the installation with photographs and detailed notes. This information can be helpful for future maintenance and troubleshooting. Keep the documentation in a safe and accessible location. In addition to the technical aspects of dryer plug installation, it's also important to consider the needs of the user. Ensure that the receptacle is located in a convenient and accessible location for the person who will be using the dryer. Consider factors such as height, reach, and mobility when determining the optimal placement. If the user has any disabilities or special needs, make accommodations to ensure that the installation is accessible and usable. This may involve lowering the receptacle, providing additional space around the dryer, or installing assistive devices. When selecting a dryer, choose a model that meets your needs and that is compatible with the electrical system in your home. Consider factors such as energy efficiency, capacity, and features. Read reviews and compare models before making a purchase. Once you have chosen a dryer, follow the manufacturer's instructions for installation and operation. This will help ensure that the dryer is installed correctly and that it operates safely and efficiently. Regularly maintain the dryer according to the manufacturer's instructions. This may include cleaning the lint filter, inspecting the vents, and lubricating moving parts. Proper maintenance will help extend the life of the dryer and prevent potential problems. If you encounter any problems with your dryer, consult a qualified appliance repair technician. Do not attempt to repair the dryer yourself unless you are qualified to do so. Improper repairs can be dangerous and can void the warranty. In conclusion, dryer plug installation in Louisiana requires careful consideration of accessibility, location, and safety. By following the Louisiana State Uniform Construction Code, the National Electrical Code, and best practices, you can create a safe and reliable electrical system for your home. Always prioritize safety and consult with qualified professionals for any electrical work. Remember that electrical codes and regulations are constantly evolving. Stay up to date in the latest requirements and ensure that your installations are compliant. By taking these steps, you can protect yourself, your family, and your property from electrical hazards. It is also important to note that different jurisdictions may have specific interpretations or amendments to the electrical code. Consult with local building officials or electrical inspectors to ensure that your installation meets all applicable requirements. The information provided here is for general guidance only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice. Always consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work. When working with electricity, always exercise caution and follow safety procedures. Electricity can be dangerous, and it is important to take precautions to protect yourself from electrical shock. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to leave the job to a qualified electrician. Dryer plug installation should be up to code, which should be 240 volts in the United States.